If you would like to know how I spend my days and what I prioritize and plan out and work on, this is going to be my daily update video for March 5th, 2025. My name is Matt. I have grown and sold 3 marketing agencies in the past 12 years, and I help 550 agency owners to basically try to do what I did with lead generation, sales, client fulfillment, and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go over what I did today and what I did yesterday rather, and then what I'm going to do today. And for this video, I'm actually switching the system because I actually do plan out all of my employees and team members stuff too, at least the ones that directly report to me. And I wanted to show you guys that as well. So to go over what I did today, I made 3 different Q&A videos. So how to come up with content ideas, when should you hire X, like role, what are the most important parts of an ad. I didn't actually get around to this case study documented video, just a mental blocker, mostly me being a pussy. I did write these 5 threads, but they didn't save for some reason in Hype Fury, so it's kind of like I didn't do it. My 4 quadrants I did not do yet. I did not do my resume or do this. I'm just going to scratch this for now. I took it off my list. Didn't get any of this done and didn't get this done. Not a fantastic day for me, to be honest. There was just a few things that got in my way. I had about 12 calls today, which is irregular for me. And without making excuses, that's really what happened. So I made 3 videos. I signed up for a new email address in all of the platforms. I made a spreadsheet to track my USA travel dates just because I'm a Canadian and I can only spend so much time. And I've done a lot of different stuff today, but I'm not going to go through all of it here. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to show you, like, this is what I'm going to be doing for today, March 5th. I've already kind of scheduled it all out. So I have my health habits highlighted in yellow there, and then I have my kind of recurring habits in this pink color. So the very first thing I'm going to do, or today, I've already kind of done it, but this video is got to film it sometime, right? Is I go running or running/walking, depending on the day, rather. I do push-ups, I do pull-ups, squats, sit-ups. I take my vitamins, and then I do 2 protein shakes, and I do that right away. Then when I go into work, basically, I'm going to write 10 tweets for my recurring bank in Hype Fury. So that basically will schedule the tweets and build them up and up and up until the point where, I just have hundreds of pieces of content in my bank. And when, let's say I have 100 posts here, once it's done posting those 100, it'll just kind of start at the beginning again. So I'll just have a lot of content. I'm going to do 10 individual tweets. I'm going to do 2 long form, because long form can go on Twitter as a thread, but can also be repurposed and cross-posted to Instagram as a carousel and then LinkedIn as a carousel. So I can get a lot of high-quality content on each of the platforms very efficiently. I'm going to do my daily update video. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, to be honest. I'm going to make 3 more Q&A videos, and they're going to be, what makes a good niche, or how do you find a good niche? How do I create a content calendar, and then how can I calculate LTV? Just videos for my channel called Matthew Larson Questions that I think will be good. I'm going to start posting all of this content in a newsletter so everybody can actually see it and hopefully watch it. I'm going to do that YouTube asset and video that I didn't do today. It's going to be a watch me video on how to make a follow-up flow. I actually titled my last video that I was going to do that, and I didn't, so I'm kind of just a piece of shit at this point. I'm going to create a system for my mastermind about a welcome flow and then cross-posting. I'm going to screenshot all of my clients' work forms and then kind of I'm not going to show it here, but basically screenshot every one of my clients and then kind of send it to them and be like, what the fuck, if they're not working long enough. But if they are, I'm going to heap praise on them. I'm going to talk to every client like I always do. And then these are kind of recurring tasks for me. So if you watch these videos quite often, you're probably going to get sick of those ones. But the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upload, I have kind of done it already, but I did another client, watch me fix my client's funnel video. So basically what I need to do for that, I've already uploaded it here. I need to title it. I need to make a thumbnail. I need to fix up the description a little bit. It's just the chapters kind of get all messed up there. I'm going to put a pinned comment. I'm going to put monetization and then post that kind of stuff. Probably going to do that for Friday, I believe, because I've posted kind of a few of those in a row. I've done 2 in a row and 3 of the last 4, and I don't want to do that too fast. Next thing I'm going to do is input a list of chores into my calendar. So I kind of want to just like remind myself to get a haircut, order protein shakes, order groceries so I just never forget. I'm going to try to make like a 7 baby steps for agencies like Dave Ramsay. So if you do Dave Ramsay baby steps, it's kind of like how to get out of debt type thing, or money management, whatever you want to say. So it's basically like right here. I'm going to try to do that for an agency. I think it would be cool and interesting. And I'm probably going to put a decent amount of effort to that. Next thing I'm going to do is finish my resume for my American like visa application, as well as I should say pros, not bros, as well as the people helping with my business plan. I'm also going to upload all of the affiliate systems that I have into this Google Drive here, so they're all in one place because I'm heavily expanding my affiliate business. I did a demo call for a software today called LeadByte, which is just I've used it for years, but this is a different company, and I'm not going to basically share my access to that with my new partners and like when I have old partners too. So it's a separate affiliate company that I'm building up. Hopefully I can get that to 100 million in revenue. But I signed up for LeadByte, so I gotta pay for it now. I got the invoice for that. Next thing I'm gonna do is kind of like what I said to Gabe before, or what I said about Gabe. I need to do a thumbnail here, and I kind of have like some thumbnail templates that I'm hopefully gonna work off of. So I have this like daily updates one, I have the case study one that I'm hoping to work off of, and then kind of the daily questions one. I'm gonna create a thumbnail for the roasts as well, and hopefully it will be good. I'm gonna upload that YouTube video, and I need to reset my screen time settings on iCloud just because I need to actually access something. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. That's going to be about 29 different things. I also have to put in like somewhere around here, like actually lift weights type thing. So let's put lift weights / run here. We're going to put that in pink, or not that pink though. Yeah, we're going to do that. Then we'll just separate them out a little bit. So I also have different team members working on different stuff. So I have Sophia, I have Lucas, Lewis, Kelly, Eric, and Hania. Hania is a virtual assistant, but the rest of them are like kind of real employees / partners. So I'm going to make a new affiliate wing for my business. So I'm going to get Sophia to set it all up. FEAL, I'm not going to reveal what that stands for just because there's a lot of weirdos on the internet who are going to try to copy me. You're going to get crushed if you do that, so probably don't do that. But it's basically setting up an affiliate funnel with everything that you'd have to do. We need to sign up for the email, connect the domain, sign up for all the pages, make the landing pages, put on the pixels, all of that kind of stuff. Lucas is going to respond to some emails for me. That's what he does every day, as well as he schedules a newsletter. And then we really want to add the clients to the work forms. So I fill out this work form, and if you are in my higher level programs, you actually get a notification and an email every time I submit my work form. So we're going to basically, as people onboard, we're going to put them into that. The next thing it's going to do is update systems. So I have kind of like that affiliate dashboard. I have all my systems for my Scale Your Agency, and there's just a bunch of different things in here that we kind of have to put in. So he's going to finish scaling out those and just at least adding them. I'm trying to get my affairs in order for my year end. So we're adding a list of software with all of the receipts, and basically I'll get to it, but Henny is going to upload those receipts to my Mercury bank. I'm not going to open that because it's my bank. We're looking for a better AI to do my newsletter. We're going to work on that together. It's going to be in Poppy. It's actually pretty good right now. If you join my mastermind, you get all of that kind of stuff. And kind of really save you like 50 hours of work here. So I was trying to get my invoice there for said end of year finances, and I did. So if you have like all of this kind of stuff in there, like it's going to show you. And I really don't like the way that he's putting random shit in there. It was fine before, and without scolding him on this actual video, I'm going to like make a note of that. Because it's really making it way worse for no reason. Next is I'm going to change the link in all of my bios. So I had a lot of random websites and stuff in all of my bios. So see, there's like 4 things here, and some of these don't even exist anymore. So I'm going to change that to just scaleyouragency.ai, just so it's all a thing. Got that podcast. I don't know who listens to it, who doesn't, but basically they're the 5 podcasts. I do it with my friend Nick. So we just post on YouTube now because you kind of have to have it on YouTube before you can sign up for Apple and Spotify, and now we have it, so it's fine. Gonna set up Scale Your Agency on Trustpilot. I also want to schedule 3 more roasts because you kind of got to schedule those things ahead of time. I want to get a good flow from Lucas for my Q&A videos, like how to upload them, how to come up with ideas, that kind of stuff. The same with the daily updates. We're also making AI thumbnail templates of myself that I could hopefully use. Like this one is completely with AI. You can kind of type in what you want for the background. I think it looks quite a bit like me, to be honest. You can judge that for yourself, but I think that will do. So I want to get 20 different ones. My CRM is really messed up. I just signed up for a new one. And as you can see, like, it's just everybody's being added to one of my clients' things. Like, I don't know why there's 64 contacts in here, but it's clearly messed up. I haven't really used this CRM for this business yet, so we got to do it. I'm also making a $1 trial for my mastermind, and we gotta basically check out and make sure it works properly. Got to get an onboarding form for that, and then set up some reminders for client tasks. The next thing that we're kind of doing is same with the Q&A videos. We want to come up with a list of 200 FAQs so I never come out with things or forget things to talk about. I really want him to go through the onboarding flow and all of that kind of stuff just for, basically everything works properly and that nothing's like out of place. Because as you change a lot of stuff, a lot of the time your onboarding documents or your email flows, there's broken links, there's stuff that's not relevant, and just do that. Same thing with make sure everything is called Scale Your Agency and not the 5 Mastermind anymore, just because I basically changed the name because the 5 Mastermind turned out to be a terrible name. People thought it was an in real life event. Next, I want to get him a system to track how many people and how many clients access, what kind of stuff per week. Just like how many Trello access, how many Slack messages they send, how many work forms they submit. And then I'm going to put accountabilities groups back into my mastermind. It's going to be very nice. Kelly is one of my affiliate partners on something, and he needs to implement. He's kind of like a lead buyer, so to say. And if you buy enough leads from me, I will help your business, just so you know, for everybody who's watching out there, which probably is not many. But if you have a big insurance company, lending company, financial advisor company, mortgage company, debt relief, just buy a ton of leads from me and I'll kind of help you set up your systems. So we want to get a daily meeting to set up those systems too. I've sent him everything that he needs to do type thing. One of my partners, Eric, we're going to basically get a new site for some of our lead cells. We're going to get a new landing page to get lead buyers for one of our offers tomorrow. So we basically are able to generate enough leads, but we need to get a landing page to get lead buyers now. And with that, everything you need to get set up for sales, like the Calendly pre-call flow, reminders, thank you page, VSL, configure lead bite that I just set up for it. And then our virtual assistant is going to get all the logins in a spreadsheet, cancel unused software, pin comments on YouTube, and then upload the receipts. So basically, that is what we're looking at for tomorrow as, a day. And I hope that you can see what I'm doing there, and that kind of helps you see what you have to do, so to speak. You should be planning out your own day ahead of time. And especially if you're not that big of a company in terms of people, you should be planning all of your employees, team members, partners' days out for them too. One of the most valuable things on earth is the ability to plan stuff out. Most people can't plan out if their life depended on it. If someone was holding a gun to their head and they asked to plan out more than 10 things for the day, that gun trigger would be pulled. So practice it. It's not something that AI can do. It's not something that 99% of people can do. And I hope this video is valuable, and I will see you in the next one.